When I turned onto Larpenteur Avenue, flashing lights from behind ordered me to stop. I pulled over, and the police car parked behind me. The officer said that I was going 38 miles per hour. He wanted to see my license. My dogs in the front seat barked incessantly at him. I apologized and explained that they were alarmed by an unfamiliar person standing so close. Then I explained that my wallet with my license was in my backpack, and it was on the floor in front of the passenger seat. I asked if it was okay for me to get it. Most of my black friends would understand why I was so cautious. I didn't want the policeman to get nervous, thinking that I was reaching for a gun. To make matters worse, my dogs kept barking. I handed the officer my license. He stepped back behind the car and the dogs quieted down. After a few minutes, he came back to the driver's side window and handed my license back to me. He gave me a warning and not a speeding ticket, and sent me on my way. I was relieved. 9 months later, I was horrified as I watched the evening news. That same cop, during a routine traffic stop, had just shot and killed Philando Castile, a young black man on the same street just blocks from where he stopped me for a routine traffic stop. That could have been me. On my way through life, I have learned much. Being a black man, there are things I have had to accept. Feeling unsafe and afraid to speak up. Being unheard and considered dispensable. Having your accomplishments dismissed as affirmative action. And living with the loneliness of being the only one in the department, the classroom, the clinic, and my college. But I was lucky. I did not become a statistic, even though my past was fertilizer for failure. It is my hope that after listening to my memoir, you will come away not with a sense of sorrow for the misfortunes I endured, but with a sense of resiliency for the courage to always lead with my heart. It is not the actions of others that defeat us, but the sense of hopelessness that paralyzes us. I was 9 years old when my mother died. I was devastated. I vowed never to trust or love anyone again. I thought that in isolation I would be safe. But a life without love is not a life worth living. It took me a long time to find that out. When I did, my life changed. I survived because others loved me, and because I eventually let them. They showed me how to turn pain and sorrow into something bigger. They showed me that we can succeed not in spite of a difficult past, but because of it.